Hi guys, welcome to my August wrap up. Um, yeah, I wrote September wrap up on my whiteboard, but it's August. I didn't read as much as I thought I would this month, but yeah, here we are. It's alright. It was a hectic month, so let's just dive right into it. First book I read was Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. I hope I'm not butchering, probably, yeah. But it is translated from Japanese by Geoffrey Truzolo. Truzolo? I don't know. Yeah, it's Geoffrey Truzolo. Anyway, Before the Coffee Gets Cold. This was surprisingly a very good book. Well, I did hear a lot of good stuff about it, but I don't know, I still went in with a fresh mind. And it was really good. So basically, there's this little cafe, and there's just one seat in the whole cafe when you sit there and you get like special coffee, like Kazu, the waitress kind of the cafe, brings like a whole beautiful set of coffee sets, and if you drink that coffee you can go to a moment in time, back in time. Was it also future though? I'm not sure. You can go back to like a moment, but the thing is you have to drink your coffee before it gets cold, because if it gets cold and you're still in the past, you get stuck there. So it was right, and everything, because it's like split into 4 stories, I believe, like, yeah, 4 stories, but in a way they all connect, so it's really nice. I gave this book a 4 stars because it's just simply amazing. It was very good. I really recommend reading this one. The second book that I read was The Stranding by Kate Sawyer. Yeah. This was a rough start. I started reading this and I was like, I'm not so sure. There are like a lot of references to whales, like also here, and there's a beautiful picture of a whale on the title page. I really like this one. If I was like into whales, I would probably like get a tattoo of this. It's beautiful. Anyway, but still I didn't really know what the link with whales and how can you write a whole book about whales. I mean, Moby Dick, I know, but yeah. So I was kind of hesitant, and whilst reading like the first third or something of this book, I was like, I don't know about this. But it actually got way better the further in the book, It's still like a 3. I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads, but maybe I'm willing to go to 3.5, maybe 3.6. But yeah, very good book. So it's about this main character, again, for Ruth, yes. And you see it's split up into 2 storylines. Like, before something tragic happened to the earth, like, we don't know what exactly happened to it. It's kind of, yeah, it's an apocalypse, but we don't know how or what. And then, like, from the start basically to, yeah, after, I guess. And it actually is a really good story. If you really narrow it down, it's basically a love story, but it's also about survival and family, most family. I really like that about this book, how family oriented it was. So yeah, definitely recommend The Stranding. And then the last book I read was finally a non-fiction. I try to do this every month, a non-fiction. I have my non-fiction for September already in my mind, but we'll see. Anyway, non-fiction, and it's the second book I bought of the Closer Look series, I guess. Yeah, it's from the National Gallery in London, and they have like other books with a closer look and then specification on where you're looking at, you know. This one is landscapes. I learned a lot. Yeah, really liked reading and learning about this, especially like because it's landscapes. They have to give you like these beautiful pages full with paintings and details of paintings. So yeah, it was kind of a quick read, but these parts are like tough. But look at this, it's really nice. So anyway, I gave Closer Look into Landscapes 3 stars, and yeah, that was it already. I read 3 books, and I'm honestly really glad about the books I read. It was a big variety because, first of all, Before the Coffee Gets Cold can kind of be seen as the science fiction, I guess, or fantasy, let's say fantasy. Then post-apocalyptic, romance, maybe YA, I'm not sure. No, not YA. And then, yeah, non-fiction arts. So I'm really glad I got 3 down this month, and I'm 1 apart from my yearly goal of 25 books. And every year I always succeed by September or something. So that's pretty nice. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm really glad you guys took the time to watch this video. And yeah, I see you next month. Bye bye.